Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. It is Christian here. You're tuned in for my 2 cents. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. If you are a returning viewer and subscriber, then hey y'all, hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in again today. It's been a minute, okay? It's been a little brief second since I've recorded content and since I've updated content. So I thought that it would be great to just do like a little life update, give y'all, some information about what's going on in my world, and then after this I'll get into my 2 cents of it all, some specific topics specifically that you guys have been messaging me about, emailing me. I am so enjoying hearing from you guys, so please keep the emails coming. I don't always get to respond in the moment, I'm sorry, but I appreciate those. So if you would like to email me a topic, a suggestion, your story, or anything like that, you can send that to my2centmatters@gmail.com. I would gladly appreciate it, and I would love to hear from you. Over the last couple of weeks, actually the entire month of March, I have really just been enjoying myself, like taking a lot of self-assessment. I've been doing that. I love to be aware of whatever I have going on, what my feelings and my emotions are, because it is everything, especially in today's, society and world, to be aware of self. Lacking self-awareness is trash, okay? Don't be out here with that as your story and testimony. It is so important to sit with your own thoughts, sit in your own presence, understand and process through your emotions. Who, what, why, how, where, all of that has just been going through my mind this entire month. And maybe it's because I turned 35. Whoop, whoop. I am so excited about that. I turned 35 earlier this month, and whew, it felt like my sweet 16. It really, really did. And I have just been enjoying that. I've been enjoying the fact that my life is where I want it to be. It is, going the way that I imagined it would be going. I am doing the things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm just truly grateful for that. I'm doing it with the people I want to be doing it with. I am doing it how I, desire to do it, on my own terms. And I'm really starting to understand that, we always say like, nobody's perfect, nothing's perfect. But if you really understood the definition of perfect, you would understand that whatever your desires and your requirements are, once those things are met, that is perfection for you. My perfection is not your perfection, right? My ideal of satisfaction and, having the outcome that I want, or the life, or the family, or the marriage, or the finances, that's not other people's measurement. That's not other people's standard or value. So meeting those standards myself is very real perfection for me, because that's the goal that I've set, right? So I've just been taking a lot of time to think through a lot of things and to be mindful of life occurrences, life experiences, and the growth that is to come. And I think that that's just so impactful in and of itself. I think more people need to do that. So that's what March has looked like for me. It also has been a month of me getting my flowers, okay? Literally. I love flowers. And I literally got myself some flowers before we went on a vacation for my birthday. I got me this beautiful arrangement of white roses and some lilies, and oh my goodness, they blossomed beautifully every day. They got better and better. And then when I got back home from our vacation and we had a family dinner for my birthday, my family bought me another huge bouquet of flowers, like roses and lilies. The second bouquet was a peach. It was like a beautiful peach colored it was just a beautiful arrangement. And then, funny story, true story, we went to a home and garden show here in North Dallas, and we just swung by. I was like, oh, Courtney, let's go to this home in Dallas show, this home and garden show that's here, in town over here. So we went, and they had a lot of giveaways and things like that you could enter for. And so there was this floral shop that had their little, observation booth or whatever. And so they were doing a giveaway. And like the box was, they had a nice size box sitting on the table. It was pretty tall and it was full. And so I put my name in there with my call, with my phone number, and I didn't think nothing else of it. And what I actually did while I was writing on the card, I was like, oh, this will be great because this will give me another bouquet of flowers by the time my other ones die. And I just put my name in there and I left. And that was on Saturday. And come Monday, I got a call. I didn't know who it was from, so I did not answer it. But they left a voicemail and they were saying, congratulations, Christian. You were the winner over the weekend for a free $100 floral arrangement, right? Yo, they was like, what day would you like us to deliver them on? I was like, oh, bring them through Friday, honey. And so they did. They home delivered my $100 bouquet, you know, handmade bouquet, because I like to pronounce the letters. If I see them, I'm saying them. So they delivered my my bouquets, and it was beautiful. I'll have to post a picture or a video on my community page. But I've been getting my flowers this month, and it's really like during my meditation, I just really have been like receiving and feeling that, you know, the saying, give people their flowers while they can smell them. I do that. I do that for people. My whole company is that. Like, I'm in business to give my mother her flowers while she's still living. But I think what often happens for us as humans in society, based off of our background and how we were raised and how we were taught, we're taught to be humble, to take a back seat to our, you know, success or our accomplishments or our well-being, and not really boast or enjoy it too much. Give it all to God, right? All glory to God. This is none of me. This is all of him. I'm still doing the work, you know, all the time to overcome that and to be okay to sit in that. And getting these flowers literally the way that I have been this entire month. Like every week I've been getting new flowers that just keep living and keep going, and reminds me that people feel like this for me. My life is a budding flower that is consistently growing, and, you know, it's beautiful to the eye and it's refreshing to the, you know, spirit. And I enjoy that. So I'm taking in and I'm smelling my flowers every chance that I get, which is every day now. And I am just grateful. I'm grateful for that. So that's what it's been like for me, you know, in life. Another thing that I don't talk about often here on the channel is what I do, like aside from YouTube. And I think that, and I say aside from YouTube, but child, YouTube is strictly entertainment for me. It is entertainment. I enjoy it. It's an outlet. It is definitely a way to build community around things that I believe in, but as well as I'm growing, you know, I'm growing in the process. And I think that that is refreshing to have this outlet and this platform to be able to do that with like-minded people or with people with differing opinions. That's even better. Okay. That's thought-provoking. And I like that. But my consulting, I've decided to really branch out and do more of my consulting, like publicly, consistently and intentionally. I know a lot about a lot because I've done a lot, and now I'm ready to share a lot. I'm ready to really, you know, pour out and help others on their journey of entrepreneurship in the CPG industry, which is where I'm, you know, what I do. I'm in the consumer product good industry. And so it's really important because so many people are launching products, so many people are stepping out and they have ideas, or they've seen things, or they want to market things that they believe in, that they may wholesale or buy or whatever. And so it's just me tapping into that more. I do it already, but I'm going to really make it a main focus for me and put, you know, marketing and advertising behind it and really put myself out there in the public for it. And so it's important, you know, I'm grappling with how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to show up for that. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't often take into account when they think of entrepreneurship, is how you show up in your industry. Consistency, quality, character, all of that matters. I understand that I don't purport to be any kind of, you know, one frame person. So you guys know that I'm multifaceted. If you don't know, I'm telling you now, I am. I'm not a bubble kind of person. I'm not a boxed in kind of individual. I have a lot of, you know, layers to me. And I enjoy being able to exist in this space the way that I do and share my opinion here, but it not bleed over into what I do professionally or in my home. And I think that that's the beauty of who we are as individuals. So that's something else that I've been like really recently preparing to do. I have a new website launching for it. I've been getting, new clients without even launching it yet, like full blown. But I still get my, consulting clients and people that I mentor in business. And I love doing it. I really, really do. I actually see business consulting as my way of ministry. Like, it's ministry for me. Like, there are some things, there's some strategies, there are some ideas, there are some like valuable information that I share and give to people that I consult with, who consult with me. And I know that it's nobody but God. Like, I know it's nothing but source that downloads the information and the strategies and the ideas for people to implement and execute in order to be successful in what they're doing. Because I've never done the things that not never done. I have not sold the products or started the type of businesses these people have specifically started in their unique, niche, if you will. But they'll come to me and like, I'll be talking to them and like ideas fire off and names come and strategy and ideas step by step for them to do. And they're like, that worked. I'm doing this now. I was able to do what you told me to do and get these results. And I'm like, whoo, child, I told you that? Okay, then. So it's like one of those things where I really know it's my gifting and it's my calling and I understand it and I enjoy it. I love what I get to do. So that's something I've been working on. Business for me is going well, navigating that too, along with life and motherhood, being a homeschooling parent. I've really been present more. With teaching our children. I teach language arts and math to our 5-year-old daughter who's in kindergarten. And then my husband teaches language arts, reading and writing to our son. And then I teach math to him. And so we alternate days, but I teach my daughter every day, Monday through Thursday. And I alternate math Tuesdays and Thursdays with our son. And let me just tell you, like, waking up early to finish what I have to do for business, to be ready by the time they wake up and we start their lesson. They get breakfast and get dressed and all of that. And then like I have to be full focus and tuned in. Like, I can't passively teach, especially not our 5-year-old, okay? Because she technically should be in preschool, but we just went on ahead and put her in kindergarten because I'm like, you're not going to be a 60-year-old in preschool. Not on my watch. Not doing it. So her birthday comes late by, school standards. But since we homeschool, we can start her sooner on kindergarten. So I'm just really being present, like having patience, the awareness of her, like she's just learning this. Because I'm not a teacher. No, I'm not going to say that. I am a teacher. I didn't go to school to be a teacher. I'm not an educator by trade. That's not what I went to school for. That's not what I've studied for. But this is something that I desire to be for my family, for my children. And it's beautiful to be able to sit on the floor with her, go outside or wherever we are. The learning that can occur no matter where we are, I'm present for that. And I am enjoying that. I am loving that. I love watching her learn and how excited she gets when she gets things right and how she looks at me for affirmation to say like, oh, you see that girl? Oh, I'm killing it, or when we finish her lesson, she's like, I'm a smart cookie. And I'm like, yes, you are, chocolate chip, peanut butter. You better get it, okay? Little snickerdoodle. She loves that, and it's like a whole new world all the time. But I'm sitting in that. I'm sitting in that now. Like, I'm being mindful to not try to overcompensate with other things, but sitting in what is right now in that moment. And so that's just like what it's been. That's what it's been, being present. And then the last thing that I'll, share here for the update is imposter syndrome. Honey, when I tell you that it tried me, but I had to pop it in the throat, in the chest. If you're not aware of what imposter syndrome is, y'all know me. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna give y'all a definition, because we're not gonna be out here saying things and nobody don't have context for what it is. So imposter syndrome by definition is a psychological occurrence in which people doubt their skills, talents, or accomplishments and have a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as frauds. Now that last part, baby, I don't like it, because I don't feel like I'm no fraud. I ain't no fraud. That's for sure. Okay, Google me. But I the beginning part is what tried to creep in on me. It tried to creep. Yeah, just creeping on. Shouts to TLC. I didn't like it. Like earlier in the video, I mentioned, starting, well, not starting, but doing more of my consulting publicly, like getting more into public speaking, doing like the things like I am about to break out. Okay. With my knowledge and my wisdom and my expertise in the CPG industry. And it just started creeping in like, inspiration can be drawn from anywhere. If you, even in what you know and what you do, and people don't talk about this in real life, but there is a certain thing that can happen emotionally and psychologically where you're researching and you're looking up what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. And you know your why, you know your how, your what, your why, but it's getting an understanding of being worthy of it, of being valuable enough to where people will grasp and see the value and validate or affirm that by either accepting it or rejecting it. As a human, you go through all of those emotions by trying to figure it out and process it. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It's what you're supposed to do. Critical thinking, right? That's what you're supposed to do. Know your intentions, set your goals, execute. But somewhere in there, you still are processing through your emotions, your feelings, how people will receive you. Because ultimately, as individuals and as humans, we all desire to be accepted and received by our peers in society. You just do. You just do. On every level, from family to friends to teachers to coworkers to bosses, customers, you expect that. You expect that acceptance on some level. And so that little, a little piece of imposter syndrome tried me, like not really a doubting of my skills, but like the accomplishments, like, is this enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this valuable? Will people actually want this? How will I, implore, the interest or whatever? And it's like, girl, you got this. What are we discussing again? And like, I had to like just start going like line upon line, precept upon precept, and be like, do you know who you are? Remember, shout out to Mufasa. Remember who you are. You got to. It's important. And I think that a lot of us don't. A lot of us haven't been given that luxury or that autonomy in life to be taught and reminded of who we are and given, like I said earlier, the flowers. I didn't know, but God did. Okay. God did. My source knew, my creator knew that I was going to have these feelings at some point about what I'm now, exercising and moving to do. And the setup of the flowers all throughout the month was like reminders of who you are. Like, you're okay. You're good. You're blossoming. You're blooming. You are pleasing. You're refreshing. You're growing. And you have to enjoy your flowers. Your flowers are not just for you to see, but they're for others. Everybody else can notice the beauty in them. Like, everybody else can notice that they're growing and that, they keep sprouting and they're opening up. Like, what was once closed is now open in 2 days. So it's like that progression, and that imposter syndrome, like creeping in a little bit, is like a questioning, a little bit of self-doubt. But at the same time, it's like, no. Remember when X, Y, and Z happened? Remember when you wanted this and it came? Remember when you worked for this and now you have it? Remember where you wanted to be and now you're there? Remember the struggles that you experienced but you overcame? Like, now you have all of that history, all of that, experience to go off of and to help and guide other people, and they should trust you. You should trust you. You do trust you. That's how you got this far. So that's like, like a little brief bringing you up to speed, but it's still the processing of it all. Like, me getting on here and sharing my 2 cents about other people things or other topics is really how I look at my own life. It's like how I comb through my own occurrences and my own feelings and emotions. I'm not without feelings. I'm not without thoughts on myself. I'm not without thoughts on things that affect me directly or indirectly. I'm always thinking about what I'm thinking about. I'm always thinking about what I'm experiencing, as we all should. Sometimes you want to turn your brain off, but you can't do that. So you just move on to something that feels better, and you come back to it when you're ready to, experience it or execute it with an open, clear mind. So that's just, my part on what March has been. March has been great. It's been cute. It's been fun. It's been good. 35 feels great. I am truly enjoying myself. I've dedicated myself to always leaving out the house looking like a 10 because that's how I feel within. So that's what it's been giving. I want to be the best me for me, and everybody else that enjoys it, great. Mission accomplished, because I was trying to make me happy first and it rubbed off on you. Okay, so that's just how I feel. Like, I am excited about that. I'm excited about this, this chapter of life, this season of life, and whoever else I can help or rub off on. And by that I mean energy and vibe of just having an understanding of who you are, right? I don't mean rub off on you to make you act like me, but I mean, like, let this be contagious, this self-awareness and the ability to receive your flowers, smell them, and blossom from there. Like, don't stop, get more, right? Don't stop, get more. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. That's just what I am. I'm in a get it season. So I'm in a give it season. Like, give the flowers, get your flowers. It's okay. It works both ways. All right. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Like I said, this was a my 2 cents video on me, a life update, where we are, where I am. I'll have to do another video, like, on an update on my own spirituality journey, because there's a lot there too to unpack. People are consistently finding, the channel, watching videos, commenting, sharing their 2 cents. I love it. I'm actually hearing my 2 cents everywhere now, and I know it's heightened awareness based off of me using it as my name title, my channel title. But I hear people saying, like, well, that's just my 2 cents. And, it's a very common saying, so it's not like I own it. But it's just like, oof, child, I know I got something good. I got to keep it going. We're almost at the 1K, I think we like 100 and, we're at 832. We're at 832. So we're not at 200 needed. We're a little under that of how many more subscribers we need, but I'm excited about it. Whenever we get there, right? The road is long and already paved, and I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm not forcing anything. I am enjoying how we're getting there authentically and organically. I actually do not share my page anywhere else online. Like, I have social media accounts. I don't say nothing about YouTube on any of them because I don't want to. I just like people to be organically attracted, or if the algorithm helps with that, depending on what the topic or the title of the video is, then great. But I don't like to force things. I have a lot of family and friends on social media who remember me from when I was heavily in church, extremely spiritual like them. And I know that this channel will be a huge wake-up call for them, to feel like, ooh, baby, what happened? You don't need to change your name. Your name don't need to be Christian. So I'm like, y'all will find it if y'all find it. I'm pretty sure some church people that I know or used to know have found my channel by now. They haven't said anything to me, and I'm grateful for that. Keep it that way. Stay away. Don't say nothing, but keep watching if you want to. But I'm okay with how it's growing. I'm okay with how it's going. I know that it'll peak if it's meant to, and if that's what I really want it to do, that's what it will do. That's what I believe. I believe that whatever I want for this platform is what will be, and that's all I can say. So everyone that's attracted to or comes over here, they will get what they're meant to get once they get over here. All right? Okay. If you have enjoyed the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We would love to add you to the 2 cents crew. Share in the comment section below what you have going on in life. Like, just give me some bullet points. Like, are you moving? Are you getting a new job? Are you going into entrepreneurship? Do you have any questions? What's the life update on you guys as well? Because I know that the last videos that I posted were about church toxicity, like church culture toxicity, Black church culture specifically. And it was some heavy, deep logic videos, there were some deep dives emotionally, and I had to even recover from them because I'm like, ooh, it was therapeutic for me to break it down like I did. But we're just gonna, bounce back into a little more lighter territory. Not really, because your girl keep it with weight, all right? But yeah, drop down the comment section below and let me know how you guys are going. I would love to hear from you guys. Until then, stay safe, be kind, show love, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.